Hey team, I'm going to try not to make you seasick here. I'm getting to rock the baby. I just wanted to do a video and kind of recap what the leadership call with Mark Pentecost and Cami Dempsey was today, and a little bit of a video that I watched last night with Rhonda Hartman, and I thought it was just brilliant. You know, she did a video to her team and told them, you know, get out of that comfort zone. Your comfort zone, what is that to you? Your comfort zone is a place where you don't have to stretch yourself. You are comfortable. You don't have that racing heart. When I think of being in your comfort zone, I think of no blitzing, no wrapping people, those things, because that's what you're comfortable with. I want you to get uncomfortable. So by doing that, it's going to grow your business. So I know I've been really uncomfortable with doing videos and speaking in front of people because it can be sometimes paralyzing. And for me, I was in theater arts when I was younger, and I loved acting. But for some reason, I remember this one trip that we went to Austin on a beta trip, and I was in theater arts, and at the last minute I got called to be on stage because as like the secondary, I don't know what you would call it, the backup. And something happened to the girl and I was the backup, and I hadn't even like really practiced, but they just threw me out there. And as soon, no matter how bad I was, how much I wanted it, how passionate I was about it, I got out there on stage and in front of all of those people, and I froze. I couldn't speak. It was horrible. And for some reason, every time I'm asked to speak in front of people, that's what happens. So every time that I've ever been at a corporate event and I've had to speak from stage, it's like you can prepare mental notes in your head, but as soon as it happens, your heart starts racing. You can't think. You lose your train of thought and you're in the moment. And so for me, these videos hopefully are preparing me to become a better speaker, and so that I won't have that same thing happen on stage. It was very embarrassing. So getting out of your comfort zone, I want you guys to get uncomfortable. If that means walking up to someone and blitzing, handing out a blitz card, and just being in fear of, you know, fear is false evidence appearing real. So if you have a fear of rejection, okay, most of us have a fear of rejection, so that's normal. I face that all the time. What if I walk up to this person and hand them a blitz card and they turn me down? What if they snub me? What if they say, what, you think I'm fat? You think I need that? You know, there's all these things that are going through our head, and it prevents us from living out what we want to accomplish. And we're not going to accomplish and go to that next level if you don't get out of that comfort zone. So you got to get uncomfortable. So me doing videos is it makes me uncomfortable. But you know what? Through doing that, I am growing my business. Every time I do a video, no matter if it's just silly, singing in the car, whatever it is, people message me. If I do a video, you know, about business in our life, I might get, you know, that's so inspirational, or, you know, you really, I have some people that will just say, I just clicked with you, that video, I just clicked with you in it. So by reaching out, going outside of my comfort zone, I am able to grow my business and grow myself as a leader. So the leadership call today was about blitz, wrap, and repeat. That's all we do. So through these summer months, all you need to be out doing is blitz, wrap, repeat. If you're not doing that, get out of your comfort zone. Do some things that make you feel uncomfortable. Post some before and after pictures of yourself. Do whatever it is. If you were to ask yourself right now, what are you not comfortable doing? Then go and do it. Rhonda Hartman said this last night in the video, and it was brilliant. She said this pertains to in your life, this pertains to your children, you know, your work, apply it to anything. Take something and think in your mind for a second of something that you can't do. So I could say, I can't, what's something I can't do? I can't, doesn't even have to be about your business. I'm sitting here like, what can I not do? I can do anything. Okay, so I'm not going to give you an I can't. I'm sure there's lots of things that I can't do, but I'm stuck on the moment right now. So think of something in your head that you can't do. Then I want you to take that thing and I want you to rephrase it, and I want you to say to yourself, whether it's I can't blitz, whether it's I can't buy a new car, whether it's I can't put my kid in daycare, I can't work my business now to where my husband can retire, I can't put braces on little Sammy, I can't put my kids through private school. Whatever you can't do and you're telling yourself that you can't do, I want you to rephrase it and say, I won't. I won't go ambassador this year. I won't put my kids through private school. I won't retire my husband. So it kind of changes things, puts it in perspective. You can, you just won't. It's all about what you're willing to do. And by you sticking around in your comfort zone, you're telling yourself, I won't grow, I won't stretch. And you need to stop saying those I can'ts and rephrase it to yourself. Say I won't. What happens when you say you won't do something? I know for me personally, when someone tells me I'm not going to do something, I'm going to turn around and do it. That's just my mentality. It's been like that since I was a little kid. My parents said, don't do this. I was going to go and do it anyways. So, which is not always a good thing, so I'm not advising that. But tell yourself that you won't do something, because I promise you, you're going to turn around and you are going to make it happen. When I got into this business, Mark had like tough love with me, and he was like, oh, that won't last. Oh, you won't make it to ambassador. Oh, you won't this. Oh, it won't stick around. And every time it pushed me harder than he even knows, because I wanted to prove to him, yes, it will. Yes, it will stick around. Yes, I will be ambassador. Yes, I will do this. Yes, I will pay off this. So I'm asking you guys, I want you to get out of your comfort zone. I want you to, as a team on this group page, I want you to share some of the things that you struggle with. Share some of your fears. False evidence appearing real. That's all it is. Because we together are going to accomplish these things. We're going to conquer your fears as a team. We're going to help you get over it. You know, I'm uncomfortable doing things all the time. But I know in order to grow my business, in order to grow myself, in order to stretch, there are some things that I'm going to have to do that make me feel uncomfortable. The call today, some of the things that the other leaders are doing, they're doing a challenge with their team. You know, I put a challenge out there yesterday about 90-day challenge, the skinny pack. Now, some of you that are interested in doing the skinny pack or for whatever reason can't do that, you can do a 90-day challenge with something else, hair, skin, and nails. Just do a 90-day challenge with the product, because I promise you, people are watching, and that is going to be, being a product of the product is going to be what brings people into your business. Cami is doing a 30-day wrap challenge, 30 wraps, 30 days. So she's challenged her team to where you have to get the wrap on 30 different people. It's summertime. We're at home with our kids. You know, look, I get to babysit today. The other kids, the bigger kids, are outside playing. That's an advantage that most people don't have. So I'm going to take that time, and I'm going to share it with people, and I'm going to let people know that we have something with It Works that isn't ordinary. It's not the everyday life. You know, moms aren't supposed to be at home with their kids, society says. Moms aren't supposed to be making a supplemental income while being at home raising their kiddos, you know. So while we're at home during these summer months, or while the kids are at home and you think you can't work your business, yes, you can. You know, what is this? I'm sitting here rocking a baby and doing a video for my team. I'm working my business on social media. I'm texting back. I'm charting with people. Those are things you have to be intentional through these summertime months. And that is, every promotion I've ever got was in the summer months because I am intentional. I don't take a break just because the kids are at home. You know what? That should give you just enough reason to work your business even harder because you want to be at home with your kids instead. Blitz, wrap, repeat. You are the CEO of your business. Are you acting like the CEO of your business? Are you making excuses? Are you taking days off? Are there, you know, oh, I took a break for the last few days. I wasn't all in and now I'm back in the game. Well, you know what? It's small steps every day that are going to get you to your goals. And so it doesn't just happen by doing one thing. It's in repetition. The things that you do small every day add up to that big thing. What are you doing in July? Did you like June? Did you like your checks in June? Did you like your rank in June? Okay, well, if you didn't, then what are you doing in July that's going to be any different? Ask yourself that. You're the CEO of your business. Nobody else is going to tell you what you need to be doing. You need to sit down with yourself and have a heart-to-heart. You need to find out what it is that makes you uncomfortable. Start, you know, acknowledging those things so that you can change it. And you're the CEO. Make out your day some things that you could do throughout the day, even if the kids are at home for the summer. You know, there are ways you can still work around that and work your business. And another awesome point that Mark and Cami brought up today was go out and edify your leaders. You know, I get on my reports daily, and I am just seeing some awesome leaders. I'm going to throw a few names out there. Alexis Pickett, you know, Morgan Jones. Let me think of some of the other ones. Peyton Bentley. You know, there's just so many. Ashley Snyder, Deanna Rake. There's so many people that come to my mind when I'm doing reports that I see action taken by them every single day. I see progressive results on their organization. I see them growing their team every single day. They're not taking breaks. They're not going to check out for a week and then come back after 4th of July. You know, they're making small strides every day, and that's what's going to grow their business. That's what's going to take them to the next level. And so many of you guys, I see in my reports, and I just want to say good job. You know, thank you for joining our team. Thank you for believing in whoever it was that signed you up, because this can change your life. So I think the only difference between me and somebody that's new in the business is you sit back and you think, I can't be like that person. I can't have those luxuries. I can't go pay for a family vacation. I can't go to the cabins for 3 nights and enjoy, you know, myself and my husband's company. I can't afford to go to the grocery store and fill up 3 buggies full of groceries without looking at my checkbook. Yes, you can. You just have to believe it, and you have to go and do it. So the only difference between someone that is just newly enrolled in this business is the belief. And sometimes they don't have what it takes to believe in themselves. You got to be that person to believe in them until they get their own. And that's something that's so important in this business is we believe for those that can't believe yet. And I believe in each one of you. I know that if you didn't want to change your life, if you didn't want this, you would not put in the effort. You would not still be in it 2 years down the line. You would not be going to these events. You would not be sporting your It Works gear. I know you want it. What are you doing that's holding you back? That's what you need to ask yourself. What are you doing that in your mind is, I'm just too uncomfortable doing that? Because you need to get uncomfortable. And family vacations, you know, posting, no matter where you're at, what you're doing, you can always live that lifestyle that people envy, that people want to be a part of. You know, the fact that I could take a video today of me and the kids playing outside and post it. I'm so blessed to be able to do that. Now, someone new in the business is going to be looking at that like, I can't do that. Like, I want that so bad. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All you got to do is make it happen. So figure out what it is that's holding you guys back. Mine is videos. Mine is being in front of people. I was so afraid being in front of people that I felt inferior. Like, they're going to know more than I know. I make mistakes. Every day I make mistakes. I made a post yesterday that was off the wall. It wasn't compliant at all. And you know what? I own up to it. And I corrected it. And yeah, it makes me feel like, oh, okay. But I'm only human. I make mistakes. So what I'm saying is, out of whatever you're doing, whatever makes you uncomfortable, try to stick with doing that, because it's growing you. So I'm growing every time I do these videos. I'm growing every time I make a mistake, because it is okay. No one's going to come and chew me out. You know, if they do, so what? I was so worried about what other people would think. Like, oh, how can she be presidential? She doesn't even know the comp plan. She doesn't even know policy and procedures. You know what? Nobody knows it all. Not one person knows everything. We learn every single day. So I know this was a long video, and I'm sorry for the rocking back and forth, but this just goes to show you, you know, anybody can do this. Anybody can put forth the time and make this business become reality, and reality be at home with your kiddos 24/7, making a 6-figure income, 7-figure income. Heck, let's make it an 8-figure income. You know, it just, how bad do you want it? So you guys utilize this group page, help each other figure out what your fears are. Now, I don't want this to be like a complain session or a negative or Debbie Downer, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying figure out what your fears are, identify them, and then I want you to get uncomfortable. And with everybody sharing what they're uncomfortable with, you're going to connect with different people, because they might share the same, you know, the same thing. They might, if it's a fear of blitzing, they might have that same fear, and you guys can bounce things off of each other. So this summer can be the biggest time of your business, the biggest building months of your business, if you utilize your time wisely, if you pour into your business. If you did not like June, then what are you going to do in July? So if you have an aha moment from this video, or if you know specifically something that's been holding you back, maybe it's fear of success. You know, so many people probably listening to this, you're in fear of, what if I do make it? What if it works, does pay off my mortgage? What if it does allow me to get a new car? What are people going to think? Who cares what they think? You know, you're in this business for a reason, and you have a gift, and you want to share it with as many people as you can. So if you have an aha moment from this video, guys, I'll just keep on talking like blah, 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 blah. If you have an aha, share it. If you have something that's holding you back, a fear, then you share it. And let's love on each other as a team. Let's let each other know, be vulnerable. Let each other know what you struggle with. And then that way we can stretch and we can grow some as a team. I'm excited for what's to come in July and August, and finishing out the year strong. I love you guys, and I hope this video helps you understand how to stretch yourself and grow your team. Love you guys. Bye.